Hello children, in my last video I had explained the respiratory system. Now today I am going to do the rest of the organ systems in your chapter. The first one of which is the digestive system. Now in digestive system, the body digests the food that we eat. Now what is digestion? The food that we eat has to go to all the cells of our body, because in the last video I had explained that our body is made up of many millions of cells. So the food that we eat is required to give energy to each and every cell, right? But this food is too big and the cells are very small. So this food has to be broken down into pieces, smaller pieces, so that it can enter all the cells of our body, or so that the cells can absorb it. So this breaking down of food into smaller pieces is called digestion. Now, how does digestion take place in our body? We eat food from the mouth. The food enters the mouth, and in the mouth there is saliva. Now what is saliva? When you think of something tasty, there is water in your mouth starts watering. Now that is saliva, correct? Now this saliva, it mixes with the food in the mouth and it makes the food soft. We chew the food, that is we break it into smaller pieces and then we swallow it, and then it goes down through this pipe which is called the food pipe. From the mouth, through the food pipe, it enters our stomach. In stomach, it gets further digested, which means it gets further broken down into much smaller pieces, and then from the stomach, it enters the small intestine. This orange colored, very coiled, this is the small intestine. Here also again it breaks down into much smaller pieces, or rather we can say it becomes a paste like thing so that every cell can absorb it, and from here it enters the large intestine, the green portion that you can see. Now after the large intestine, all the digested food is absorbed by the body cells. It is taken by the body, and the leftover, the waste material which our body is not able to absorb, which our body is not able to take, it comes down and is thrown out of the body through the anus. Right? Now once again, the food enters the mouth, we chew it, it enters our stomach, traveling through the food pipe. From the stomach it goes to the small intestine, from here to large intestine, and then through the anus it is thrown out of the body. Correct? So this is your digestive system. Next we come to the circulatory system. The circulatory system consists of three main parts, that is the heart, the blood, and the blood vessels. You know what is the heart? It pumps the blood into the body. You know what is the blood also? The liquid that is flowing in our body. Now blood vessels. Now you know the word vessel because I had taught you in your first chapter, that is measurement. Vessel is any container which contains a liquid or anything. Now similarly, blood vessels are vessels in which blood is contained. Right? Like this, arteries and veins. These vessels, they transport blood to different parts of the body. Now you can see in my hand also, you can see these green veins, right? You turn your own wrist and you will be able to see these green arteries and veins, right? So these are the blood vessels which transport blood to various parts of the body. Next we come to the nervous system. The nervous system has three main parts, that is the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. I had taught you what does the function of the nerves, right? When we had done the sense organs, the messages are passed from the sense organ to the brain through nerves. So you know what is the brain. Now you know what are nerves. Now what is spinal cord? You know we have a backbone in our body, right? Now there is one main